Hello and welcome to Cars at 100. And on today's video I have 2020 Lexus Gx460. It's a big SUV. We're gonna look at this car from the outside, go inside, check out window sticker, and let's not waste any more time and let's jump into it. Let's check out this car from the outside first. As you can see, this is brand new Lexus grille for 2020 and on. All the Lexus models, all the SUVs get this grille, which each box, each layout of this grille is different. That's what Lexus states. And as you can see, it's a prominent big grille, and we have a very nice new design on the headlights. As you can see here, this is a V shape like check mark, and you have 3 LED up front. As we go around, we see this bulky big design of this SUV. This is a almost the biggest SUV that Lexus offers. There's also LX version that is a little bit bigger than this car, but overall we have a very nice wheels here as well. Rims are 18-inch, and we have 265 60 width and 265 with all-around tire. As you can see, so off-road capabilities of this car are here. You have this very nice step for you to get inside the vehicle. We have a chrome finishes on the door handle. There is keyless entry, keyless go as well, of course, for this convenient and luxury Lexus SUV. As we go around, we have the mud flaps here, as you can see, kind of implying the old school feel of this car, like a V8 that this car has. Very interesting and kind of a new with old LED head tail lamps. And as we go around, we see Gx460 badge, very big trunk that we can open this way. It's very unique way to kind of store things in this SUV, different compared to the other vehicles. We have a chrome exhaust tip for this car, being an extra option for this car as well, for this SUV. And a very nice chrome finish on these wheels as well. This is a dark chrome, black chrome, kind of a version of the finish on the wheels, on the rims. And overall it's a very big design, but there are such a big SUVs coming out lately that this car is not so big if you compare it to the other vehicles. For comparison, there's Grand Cherokee, and you can see the difference. It's a little bit bigger car, but more powerful, being a much bigger engine. This car has a V8. This is old school V8 engine. So let's check out this car on the interior aspect of it. And we have a key fob here, and as you can see, this Lexus key fob is very unique. As you can see, it's a brand new key fob. It's in a plastic wrap, and we have lock, unlock, hold for trunk release, and hold for panic. And we have a Lexus name there, and we have a logo in the back. Very upscale feel and weight to it. And we can lock the vehicle by this, and we can unlock as well. So if there is a key inside the vehicle won't lock, so it's a smart feature. But overall, we have this very nice door cards here, and we have this leather, red leather. This leather is very plush and very soft feeling, very upscale feeling as well. Nice trim here, the wood trim, and we have some trim that surrounds the wood trim. A unique kind of a chrome finish, but at the same time it's a dark chrome, dark kind of a bronze feeling chrome. Very upscale feel as well. Memory sitting here as well. Automatic up and down for all 4 windows in this car, all sides of the car in terms of the windows. Very big door opener handle, very prominent feel in terms of the size, kind of appropriate for the size of the vehicle. We have a book pocket here, as well as the bottle holders here, 2 bottle holders. And overall, we have on the side sills, we have a Lexus logo, and I like how the Lexus logo is closer this way, so when you're going to be entering the vehicle, this side will get scratched instead of the logo. Automatic seats, as you can see, different way adjustable, lumbar support as well. And we have here perforated seats. This leather seats are really comfortable. So if we see there's some bolstering here, overall this red leather combined with this white exterior goes together very well. So let's jump inside. As we jump inside and we close the door, very prominent feel, very high quality feel as well. The Lexus has been throughout the years doing cars very well, very luxuriously and very upscale, and this car is no different. So if we start the car, as you can see, as you can hear, it's an old school V8 that is really smooth, so you get this feeling of the really big SUV by having a very powerful engine in terms of the V8 capabilities, and that's the only car that you can actually get in this size for the luxury feel and old school type of vibe and reliability for that V8, as this being Toyota brand as well, a Lexus being reliable because of the Toyota. But overall, as you can see, a nice steering wheel, wood trim surrounds, as well as the red leather, also very high quality leather as well, red stitching complementing the red seats in this car. Big logo in the middle. We have controls here to control that infotainment aspect, and this is to control that middle display between the tach and speedo. So as you can see, it is very minimalistic looking, and it kind of matches the trim of the vehicle. That's a chrome surrounds there. Now all the vehicles and all the SUVs coming with the digital display, digital tach and everything, but this car keeps it old school and keeps it very, very reliable in terms of the way it is. People know that this is a reliable brand, reliable car, and they keep it this way. Lexus is still keeping all the aspects of this car to its roots. We have a very nice shift lever for the transmission, very nice feeling as well. You know when you put in the gear, which is very nice, as well as the old school capabilities of the off-road capabilities of this car. There are some features that is missing on this particular car, but there are lots of options you can have in terms of the heating and cooled seats as well. Overall, you have a CD in as well here for this middle section here. This is very prominent and big feel. Kind of everything goes well in terms of the design, in terms of for the size, it's appropriate, and I like that. If you open that middle section, it is pretty roomy, it is pretty big. You have a coin holder here, but overall I think there's a lot of space here, and I think this car supposed to be this way. That's what I'm getting right away from the feel of this car in terms of the size. And this you can basically move back and forth. Very comfortable feel everywhere. There is also 2 USB in and aux in as well, 12-volt power outlet, as well as the 2 cup holders here that are hidden, so you can close everything up and it's gonna look nice. I also have a window sticker here for you to check out. As you can see, we have standard features and manufacturer installed options as well. So the options that are on this car not that much, but at the same time there are something that are useful for this car. Headlamp washers, a premium package that includes the rain sensing wipers and parking assist navigation package, as well as the automatic climate control. The wood leather trimmed steering wheel as well as $300. All-weather floor liners with cargo mats at $345. Net cargo net cargo mat, wheel locks and key gloves is $285, as well as exhaust tip, like I mentioned before, is $130. So that premium package outside of this package is $2,790 as well, and headlamp washers $100. So altogether in this review, this car is $57,975, as you can see here, and 16 miles per gallon combined, 15 in the city, 19 on the highway overall. And final assembly point, which is very important, is Tahara, Aichi, Japan. So this is a Japanese vehicle built in Japan. And let's check out the back seats. In order to enter the back seats, we just open the doors. There is no keyless entry on the back doors. That would be a nice feature, but same quality of the materials on the back doors as well. We have some bottle holders here as well, which is very comfortable because you don't get them on the back doors, but this is a big car, so you kind of appropriately have them. And as we step inside and close the door, very luxurious feel in the back seats. Right away you feel like you want to take a road trip in this car. Lots of legroom, lots of headroom. So I have this much of headroom here. I'm 6 feet tall. Very plush leather. First impression is I get right away that this is a very luxurious car. And there is also climate control options on the back seats. As you can see here, you have high, low, heated seats as well. You have options for the heated seats in the rear, which is cool. And you have here, which is very nice, 2 cup holders. And overall it's nice that there is this section so it doesn't, I guess, knock over but sides, I guess. But overall it's a nice design feature. And where your arm rests, it's very important, this section is padded and it's leather. It's nice engineering overall. I can feel it in this car. And I like how the headliner is not different color compared to the bottom of the interior. So sometimes you get like a lighter top and darker bottom, but this is much better feeling overall, more upscale as well. 2 pockets here. Also important to mention, you have 2 USB options in terms of the charging. You cannot connect them to the infotainment, but still it's a nice feature to have. And as you can see, it's almost flat floor here in the middle, so 3 people can sit comfortably in the back seats. Not a lot of SUVs can say that. In terms of the size, sheer size of this car, it feels really big. Let's check out the trunk space. In order to enter the trunk, you can just open this trunk like this, and as you can see, there is also a very big amount of storage. If you want to open this section, there's a first aid kit here, and very comfortably stowed, as well as the section where you can have nice sections for the tools that you can use to basically take off the wheels if you need to. Very nicely stowed here. And we have a all-weather floor mat here for the trunk. Overall it's a big trunk as well, and we can just see that there's a lot of storage in this trunk. We can store certain things in these little storage pockets. And you have the 3rd row seating, so the 3rd row seating on this car can pop up, and you have the 3rd row, and you have 2 cup holders here. So this is a 3-row SUV. And overall, as you can see, it's a pretty roomy trunk for this big SUV, and you can step here to jump inside the trunk as well. Even though you put the 3rd row up, you're still gonna have some room here for the trunk. It's not gonna be that much, but still, if you want to have more room, you just put the 3rd row back and you have more room. Let's check out what's under the hood. You can also open this section of the trunk in order to store certain long things if you need to. It's a very, I guess, good option to have, but overall really convenient. Hope you enjoyed today's review of this 2020 Lexus GX460. If you have any questions about this car, please leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Stay loving cars.